Shout out to Mikey T, the movie star. Spade-O, I'm live on Report Card Radio. Stay tuned.
How much time did you actually end up getting sentenced to and then you served?
I had an original sentence, which I ended up getting appealed. I had an original sentence for 27.555, which I got appealed. And I ended up serving around 11 years.
So when you were incarcerated, did you ever run into one of your fellow Major Figgas members? Did you ever run into Wallo?
Me and Wallo never were in the same jail incarcerated together, which is a blessing. That's not somewhere I want to run into my brothers, like in there. But, you know, unfortunately, I ran into a lot of friends, old family members, you know, a lot of people, but fortunately, none of the members of the group. No.
What type of person would you have described Wallo to be back in the day?
He's the same. He's the same. He's the same. He's exactly the same. He's just the same energy he has, same zeal, up every crack of dawn, getting to it, hustling. He always had that mentality. It's just now that he's doing it for positive things. He's the same person.
What type of memory could you share with Wallo from back in the day with me, man?
Me and Wallo, I don't know if I told you this before. The house I lived in and his house was back to back, like our backyards was connected. And I used to like just leave the back. Well, I think he used to leave the back door open for himself sometimes. And it'd be days I come down the steps. It'd be 6 o'clock in the morning. And he'd be down in the kitchen. I'd be like, "Yo, how did you even get in the house?" But you know, that's just how he was. But he was like the guy who would literally give you shirt off his back, like literally. I'm like, "Damn, Lord, I like that." You know, Wallo always was a fly dresser. So I'm like, "Damn, well, I like that shirt." He's like, "Huh, you can have it." And literally took the shirt off. Like, "Here, you can have it." Like literally. So he always was close to my heart, man. He was always, that's my brother. You know what I mean?
Did you ever see Wallo as the type of guy who would be sentenced to so many years?
Yeah, because Wallo, you know, Lo always was in trouble. Like he always was in like juvenile stuff like that. Like he was just he was a do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lo would do stuff and he had heart to do it himself. Like, you know, it was just a natural progression, like, you know, from minor to major things. But you know, anybody's like, you can say that about anybody. I can never see this happen to this person or that person, but it can happen to anybody. You live long enough, you start to not to underestimate, not to be surprised or disappointed by anything if you live long enough.
And what do you think about everything he's doing post-prison release? $1 million worth of game, successful Where's Wallo show, YouTube channel.
I mean, I'm just proud of it. Like me and him kept communication as much as we could while we both were inside, and he told me what he was going to do, and he had a plan. And you know, initially I was like, "Man, you're crazy," but you know, he had a plan and he stuck to it, because it wasn't like when he first started doing it, everybody wasn't excited or everybody didn't get it at first, and he just stuck with it and he made it happen. But he was just being true to himself. Like what you see is not like an act, or he's not forcing it. He's being himself, and that's why he's being successful. And that's why he's happy, because he's just living his life.